Hey people, this is your girl, Original Diva. I am bringing you some heat from the car in my video today. And by heat, I mean the fact that it's hot as hell in this joint. And I'm sweating, right? Sweat be popping off and shit. And I had the windows up because I don't want the noises and sounds and shit to get in the way of the video. And I'm making this with my phone, so who the hell knows how it's going to turn out. I'll worry about that later. But anyway, the reason for this, why I'm even making this, let me tell you how this shit works. I went out to get something to eat real quick. I went to White River Fish Market. Shout out to White River Fish Market. And while I was there waiting on my food, I met a sister who was what I thought was very cool. We sat and talked for like 10, 15 minutes, right? She's originally from here, but she lives in Dallas now. She's a third grade teacher, and she was back visiting for Mother's Day. And at the end of the conversation, when they called my number and my food was ready, I thought, damn, I wish I had a way to keep in touch with her. She was a very cool chick. I'd love to keep in touch with her. I go to Dallas to visit. She comes up here to visit. We could keep in touch. I wish I had a calling card of some sort to give her so we could keep in touch. So as I'm driving home, I start thinking about this whole calling card concept. You know, shit, I can have a calling card. I could have what would it have on it? That's what I said. What would it have on it? So I could have my name and number, email, of course, my name and email address on the front. And then on the back, it would be descriptive, right? Author, professor, analytical, type A, anal chick, creative voice behind Diva in Demand, and blah, 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 and blah, blah. Which then made me start thinking about my tagline, my creative tagline. Because as I get out more in the blogosphere and I go to more conferences, shout out Blogger 2011, Southern Cali, I'll be there. I think about the fact that I want the calling card and I want some sort of, merchandise. I want to grow my brand. And I started thinking about my brand as I was driving in this hot-ass car. And I came up with a tagline that I liked. I won't share it because somebody might steal it. But I came up with it, and it involved the word diva. And that brought back a memory of when I was dating the guy I married. Wow. There was someone who, I guess she had an issue with me. I won't get into all the details. Anyway, she wrote a post in where she wrote a sub-post. And I laughed. I'm saying that because I had these conversations with the peanut gallery about what the hell subtweeting is. So, Twitter, before subtweeting, there was sub-posting, right? Where you would blog about somebody, but not mention their names or not link the site up. You would kind of sneak your back your shit. You was kind of a bitch about your shit, right? What they say, that blogging gives people, cyber courage backpacks or some shit like that. Anyway, in her post, she referenced the word diva and talked about how people call themselves divas and they're fat or unattractive or this, that, and the third. And I don't know for sure. I didn't read the post. Somebody told me about it, and I felt bad because that was blog beef that I never got to participate in. So you see how my mind progressed, right, from meeting a cool chick from Dallas to blog beef? Right. Whole point of this video, blog beef. Because this is how my mind went through this, and I thought about blog beef. I've had one in the past. It didn't last long. I'm going to tell you why it didn't last long. Because each person participating in a beef, blog, Twitter, YouTube, what the fuck ever, everybody participating has an option. Each person has their own individual option, okay? The reader can click that big-ass red X in the right-hand corner and not read that shit no more. The writer can block IP addresses, emails, names, what the fuck ever, so as to not get dumbass comments no more, okay? Same thing with Twitter. You can block who the fuck follows you, okay? Let's be real. The point of this whole video is that people who have beef choose to participate in beef. If you not want beef, you don't participate in fucking beef. Cool? Original Diva out.
525,600 minutes, 525,000 moments so dear, 525,600 minutes.